And we saved the best feature for last, the screened-in porch that's attached to the house. Welcome to our little tiny home for the weekend. So this is a little Airbnb we've rented in Arkansas. The cool thing about this place is it's right by Beaver Lake and Eureka Springs, so there's a lot to do in the area. But right when you walk in, you have these beautiful vaulted ceilings. Another beautiful feature of this space is the windows they have up at the top near the ceiling. It creates a lot of natural light and it's really beautiful in here. And it's mostly like wood accents, so very farmhouse rustic. Then coming this way, this is the only hallway in the house since it's a tiny home. And you have your kitchen over here. And this is really nice because it's a full kitchen. So you have your 2 sinks, and then a lot of cabinet space, like a lot of storage. These are all storage cabinets. It's like the below the sink storage. The kitchen also has a full-sized oven and stove, which I feel like is really rare to see in tiny homes, as well as a full-size microwave. We talked about how much storage is in here. Pretty much, I feel like it's more than our apartment we have right now. That's like 3 times the size of this house. And over here we also have a full-size fridge and freezer. So the only door in the hallway leads to the bathroom, which is also a really good size, I feel like, for a tiny home. So we have the sink and some storage and then a mirror, and they have these really nice makeup lights, and then you have more storage in here and even more storage over here for like towels and cleaning supplies, everything you need in there. And then a half bath, so just a stand-up shower. Yeah, and Christian fits in there just fine, and he's 6'3", so I think that's a huge key for us whenever we build ours, is to make sure that it's all Christian size friendly. And then a normal size toilet. And this is the bedroom. This is an awesome bedroom. I think that this is a great layout, the way it works. We see a lot that people use their loft as their bedroom and then have this as like extra space or whatever. But this basically feels like a full-size bedroom. So we have a full bed right here, a full-size bed. And then you have on both sides, there's little closet space, so you have your shelf and then hanging, and then above the bed there's even more storage, so they just have sheets and pillowcases and everything in here. And then also on the bottom of the bed on each side there's 3 little drawers that's just even more storage. So there's so much storage in this place. I'm like, there's no way you'd ever run out of storage. Attached to the bedroom there's this cute little porch area. And then of course, every good tiny home has a loft. So we're gonna go on up here. These stairs are super skinny and Ella can't even climb up them. This is another really good space up here. This is the loft. And like I said earlier, a lot of people use this as the bedroom. You obviously can't stand up or anything up here, and it does get a lot hotter up here. I think that you could fix that by putting one of those AC units on the wall or something, but that's just something to keep in mind. And we saved the best feature for last, the screened-in porch that's attached to the house. So I always had a screened-in porch growing up, and I really loved it because you could come out here and not have to worry about getting attacked by bugs, mainly. I don't know what else you would get attacked by. It just has a nice little sitting area and a light fan. You could really make this space whatever you want it to be, but it's so nice, like being able to sit out here, read a book, have a cup of coffee in the morning, which is my favorite thing. So I definitely want to incorporate some kind of outdoor space whenever we make our tiny home. We actually would like to build a tiny home in the future. We want to build one that we can put on a trailer and kind of haul around with us wherever we go. But we're going to be staying in quite a few tiny homes over the next couple weeks as we do a little road trip around the U.S. So if that interests you, go ahead and hit subscribe.
This one turned out awesome.
I know.
We had a great time in Arkansas. This place is really pretty. And this is just like the perfect scene for these kind of small homes.
This was a great tiny home to start out with. It set the bar really high. We're going to be looking for aspects of the houses that we really like for when we build our own. And honestly, like, I would take this blueprint.
Just some of my favorite little things about this house is just the windows, because it doesn't make it seem like you're in this small little crowded space. It really opens up the whole entire tiny home. It makes it feel a lot bigger than it is. I mean, I think this thing is barely over 300 square feet. It's a little bit on the bigger side of tiny homes, but it still seems huge. Like, you could easily fit 4 or 5 people in here and still not feel like you're next to one another.
On top of each other, for sure, yeah.
So.
I really love the porch. Like, I love having that outdoor space that basically moves with you. I like the full-size kitchen, of course, because I've been making breakfast in here for the past couple days, and it was super easy. I didn't feel like I was crammed or running low on supplies or anything like that. So I think having those full-size appliances would be very useful, as well as having the outdoor space. And like he said, I really love the windows. Makes the space feel a lot bigger, the vaulted ceiling, which I think most of them have that at least.
It's been awesome.
Thank you so much for watching.
We'll see you in the next video.